Something happened last night. A little thing called the VMAs. You may have heard of them. They used to be good, but then they started sucking throughout the years. This year was no different, I hate to say it. Even though seeing Robert Pattinson did brighten up the stage just a bit. But something that would have brightened up the stage a little bit more would have been hearing Robert Pattinson talk. Okay, let me tell you the whole story. We went down to Clearwater again. We always have this thing where it seems like every time we go down to Clearwater, it's always like during some MTV extravaganza on TV that I need to watch and completely abandon my family for. So that happened again. My grandma, she, like, a half hour before the pre-show started, she was like, oh my god, I need to show you my brand new Wii Fit thing. I get to work out, and I don't need to go out. I can work out in my pajamas, blah, blah, blah. I'm on Lion Lamb on LJ, just refreshing and, posting and whatnot. And so I have the whole setup. I have the computer, TV right here, and Grandma's Wii in the room. So she's like, yeah, we need to play Wii now. So I was running back and forth during commercial breaks, like, between rooms. Yeah, that was fun. Turns out, first hour, the pre-show, not worth the time. Really not. I didn't care for any of it, actually. Paramore, that was like the only highlight. Anyways, watching, refreshing with Lion Lamb. Gotta love those people. If you're on Lion Lamb, you're made of awesome. That's all I gotta say. So, chatting it up with them, and oh my god, Taylor Lautner was in the frame next to Katy Perry. Robert Pattinson is sitting behind Corbin Bleu. We're a pathetic bunch, as we all know. But MTV loves us, I guess. Not so much anymore, though. Or at least we don't love them. Okay, so we see, 6 minutes until the Twilight cast. They had these announcements, like, so-and-so minutes until blah 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 performs. It's like, what? That's retarded. So, little thing. Twilight cast coming up, yay. So, get seated, get situated. I'm just gonna show it. Roll footage. Roll footage.
There they all are. They have paranormal powers. But remember, here in Hollywood, nothing is as it seems.
Mysterious.
Please welcome.
Nothing mysterious, nothing being as it seems. It's a confusing concept.
Exactly.
Imagine,
it really
seems one way, then it ain't like that. Bloody confusing. Something exciting's about to happen. Paramore are gonna perform from the whiskey. But remember, nothing ain't how it seems.
First of all, Russell Brand needs to go jump off a cliff and die. It's just disrespectful. If you're gonna go through the trouble of having them come out and, then don't interrupt them. Let them present it and let it be over. It lasts a minute. A minute. People aren't gonna... If you really think the Twilight cast is that lame that people are gonna change the channel, I mean, come on. Seriously. I mean, if you had that big of a problem with it, you should have just had, like, Harry Potter come out or something. Because, yeah, Twilight's not huge now, but it's probably going to be big. And next year, they're going to be, like, kissing their asses. They're going to be like, okay, stand up there for, like, 5 minutes and entertain the crowd, Entertain the crowd by, hair flipping and awkward laughing and, So, if you don't think that they can introduce somebody, then don't make them do it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that Kristen and Rob were like, oh my god, I don't want to be here. Taylor was giddy, I bet. And Cam was like, whatever. I don't care. So, don't do... It's just silly. Silly. What are you And you know something funny? Russell Brand comes out later on, like, I apologize to the teenage fans for offending the Jonas Brothers. People aren't pissed off about the Jonas Brothers. That was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. Make fun of the Jonas Brothers, not Twilight, though. Why? Why Twilight? I mean, I bet the Twilight fandom, including myself, we all just feel used. Like, we're just being used for ratings. And it's just silly. It's really silly. If you really think your show's that lame and you need to bring in all the Twilight fans just by, you know, making them walk on stage and thinking that, oh, that's enough for us, no. If you're going to have them on stage, let them be on stage. Let them introduce Paramore. It's not like... You could tell that they just shoved them in there to humor us, like the, you know, one of the least important things. You like, introducing bands is like one of the lowest things you do on award shows, if you ask me. It's not like they're presenting an award. Just let them. Dear MTV, having the Twilight cast on does not make the Jonas Brothers sitting on a step looking like they were on Sesame Street seem any cooler. Just so you know. I have a feeling that Larry was just like, hey, make them present. That way I can interview them on the red carpet and have another Twilight Tuesday. Yay! You know that's what it was. He's running out of Twilight Tuesday, so he's like, I need to find some way to get them, to get more interviews, and it's a good way. And come on, Russell, he's from your native land of the UK. You could at least have a little bit more respect for him. Come on. You guys are homeboys, I guess, because you're from the same place, you know? You have the same roots. Please. No, this is not just another way for Twilight fans to complain. I rarely complain. I mean, I just don't complain that much. I don't complain nearly as much as other Twilight fans. So, this was just really disrespectful. I don't care who you are. I don't care how funny Russell Brand is. It's just rude for MTV to do that. I'm just saying. Bad move. Bad move. I'm getting a headache. So I'm moving on to the highlight of my weekend. I managed to score, just wait, a VIP ticket for the Nightwish concert. Hell yes. Okay, here's the situation. Like, Ticketmaster, they accidentally sold VIP tickets for this show, and turns out that they weren't supposed to, but a lot of people got them anyway. Like 20, 25 people got a VIP ticket anyway. So, they emailed the webmaster and all these people for Nightwish, like, we have these VIP tickets, we spent money on them, please give us something. So apparently the band is going to have a meeting session, and one person, darn it, he just can't go. So he just had to sell his VIP ticket. And I just had to buy it. I just had to. So in 2 weeks, 13 days now, 13 days, I'm going to be at the Nightwish concert with a VIP ticket. My life couldn't be any more complete. Until I see the Twilight movie. That is. As we all know. But yes, I just thought I'd share that bit of good news. I'm pretty thrilled about it, so...
I've never been down such a long line of press before. It's insane.
It never ends.
It doesn't ever end. It was like, okay, now we're going to go back to the beginning and do them all again. And then it's like, alright.